certain.
Beg pardon, cousin. Have you seen Valmiro? I wager he's on another mad quest for flowers, or bugs, or whatever takes his fancy of late. It's a bother, but we can't very well leave him to wander off to his day. Many thanks, cousin. We should ask the other villagers afore all else. One of them must have some word of him.
Oi, good fisher.
Do you suppose this dried fish keeps long? Appears this grocer is responsible for much of the village's provisions. Welcome back. I only wish... Yo? They've wares to sell here.
Is no one there?
Help! Someone help me!
Take care, Arisen. Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
That was a bad idea. Please. Herbs. I need... Many thanks, cuz. Might I ask what brings you so far afield? You came in pursuit of me? Forgive me, cuz. I guess it's nothing new. What can I say? I seize upon some idea. Perhaps I should say the idea seizes me. And before I know it... Well, I suppose all is well enough now. I'll go back to the village with all speed. I shall endeavor to limit my future explorations to nearby the encampment.
What to do in this quest. The roads are safer than the brush. But still, best stay wary. Careful! A goblin! Take on the storm. Safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
It's so dark.
Many plants grow in the shade of tall trees.
Not again. Please. Herbs. 2 of them. eternally in your debt, Kaz. After my last trial, I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all afore I took notice. Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes. Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
I've learned what to do in this quest. Well sturdy, this place. Built to keep out goblins, I should think. This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. Care to find out where this path leads? This isn't the way to the capital. I wonder where it leads. Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution. We're apt to meet bandits and thieves as oft as peddlers, Master. Be watchful. Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master. So many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead. This scenery is quite a change. Human foes may fight as fiercely as any monster if pressed. Master! Wolves! Watch your back! Lonely place. I'll take that. The wood grows thicker.
My back, and neck, and head, stomach too. Yet again. Please, cause I need herbs. 3. 1,000 apologies, cuz. Somehow, you always end up bearing my burden. I considered myself well equipped this time, truly. But my stores were heavy, the monster was quick of foot, and I lacked the everyday sense to avoid such a mess in the first place. In the future, I shall confine my explorations to the village proper. These wanderings of mine lead only to trouble. I'll straight away to home, and no delay. You have my word on this.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Hoy there! Can anyone hear me? Pray come and help!
The life of a salesman surely has its own troubles.
I am pleased to see Valmiro about, and none the worse for wear, it would seem. He's a wandering spirit. I know it pains him to cause worry, but he can't manage otherwise. In any case, cousin, you have my thanks.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favor with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Gransys shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Cult. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen? I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect. You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind. I shall cherish it. I shall pray for your safe travels, sir. Until we meet again, dear Arisen. I shall pray for your safety.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache. But I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, Tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight. You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. In that case, inform me at once when you might accept a task. The weight of duty lies heavy on your shoulders. Never forget it.
Doing well, are you?
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. It is a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events and hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. Rumor has it Salvation works with a man known as the Knight's Champion.
Well, are you?
Say, you're an Arisen then, eh? Seen the
Does the Arisen's might known?
Here now, warrior son. If you aid me in a small matter, excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
And what of the pending contest between Arisen and Dragon?
An idol. Beautiful. The quality of craft is plain to see. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
His Grace, Duke Edmund as himself, recognize the great feats.
I hear no end of praise. An audience. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Does the Arisen's might
This
know
inn can serve
no
as the hub of
bounds?
our journeys.
Do we witness the rise of this land's next?
A fellow would be smart to get in good with you right about now, huh? Just a G. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be? Understood.
What's this?
You know of the witch what lives in those woods?
Business is rosy and still on the rise. Perhaps it's that idol I should thank for the fine mood I'm in. The master works all, you can't go wrong. The master works.
Aye, they say she
Aye,
understands
the inn
moon
offers a
speak,
clean bed.
the dragon's
And
own
it deals in
tongue.
vocations and skills besides.
That hexer's lived there for many a year.
Remember the item I asked you to find? It's not urgent, but I do hope you might yet locate it. Well, enough of that. To business, then. Now, let us talk of... Pray, call again soon.
His Grace is keen to seek out the old crow. Even now he gathers men for a search party.
All these workers going about their business. How lively.
You are to see me for your assignments, and I speak for His Grace on such matters. Pray, make no doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the Dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Gran Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites, and now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate, go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield. You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
Aye. I've heard of the party being gathered to slay the Griffin. Sir Georg and the others from the encampment are among them, the men who fought the Hydra. They're touted as elites, but the fact of it is they're mere sellswords. The harshest tasks are often left to such types, or to the men. Twas alas.
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters.
Well met, sir.
Well met, sir.
Tell me, sir, what is to become of my father? You're the Arisen, are you not? Can you not do aught to help him? I could not bear to lose him. Even if the things they say were true, He was ever a kind father to me. A petition? Of course, I would gladly draft one. I would draft 100 if it be a help.
truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is His. Pray, make your choice, sir. I would ask you to seek out evidence in the trial of Fornival. Material evidence. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, there's... You are to pray. Make your choice, sir. I would ask Good. You've brought this. You are to. I pray. Make your choice, sir. I would ask you to. Good. You've here. There's. You are to pray. Make your choice. I would ask material. Good. You've brought evidence. Here. I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts.
Well met, sir.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Have you paid, or will it be understood?
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Borneval Frescobaldi. In the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Not guilty. You are cleared of all charges and released from bondage forthwith. The inquest is hereby ended.
All these workers going about their business. How lively. The life of a salesman surely has...
You've made quite the impression to be under direct employ of the Duke. You'll be wanting to fill all manner of new needs now, aye? Come by any time, love.
Arisen, sir? I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
Well met, sir.
Salvation and the Knight's champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
I hear no one. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
Well met, sir.
is the maker you've come, Arisen. Pardon, it's only... Milady's... And pray, walk softly, Arisen. And...
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is a boldness that filled a dragon.
Quickly!
You storm my lady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle.
Fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edmund, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore, forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore!
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festy! Festy, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Or perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
I gained quest knowledge. Master, you're hurt. How did this happen? Anytime. from the brawl.
I hear at your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Are your travel preparations complete? Remember to save enough for lodging.
What do you make of this new plan the High Conclave's crafted? I know the aim's to sow chaos, but still, I can't but think it's excessive. Talk is those walking bones have slain 3 of our own, and we're to let such creatures roam the roads.
Aye, if we're so ordered. The rest of the Conclave's design relies on those skeletons to draw off the Duke's attention. I'll grant you their bloodthirst is greater than I'd thought. 'Tis time to send word to the others. Come, no more doubts, brother. You're to begin work under the Conclave soon, no?
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
You! How long were you there? What did you hear? The skeletons. Damn my luck. I'll not hang for Salvation. 'Twas only a way to earn some coin in the first place. They pay a tidy sum for finding new believers and sending them on to the Conclave, though I suppose my hand in that ends today. Let's be civil here, friend. We're not enemies, you and I. Surely we can strike a deal that benefits the both of us. Like, say, I give you a special bit of merchandise in return for a stack of coin. Well, will you help me put this dark business behind me? Hold, pray hold, friend. Very well. You've made your point. Here, the key is yours. Do as you please with it.
Gain quest knowledge.